Hey guys, so last night I watched the pilot episode of the new ABC drama Betrayal. And today we're going to talk about that. So you've got this woman, Sarah, who's an artist. Her husband is some sort of attorney. I don't know where he works. I can't remember. And she ends up meeting this stranger, this guy at one of her art shows. And this guy's name is Jack. And basically over this episode, we get that the two of them have this kind of instant connection. Both of them are married, both have families, but both are also kind of exasperated in those situations. We get that Sarah's husband is busy at work. He's not really paying all that much attention to her, blah, blah, blah. And we get that, Jack's got all this pressure at home and there's lots of stuff going on there. I mean, we get that both of their spouses love them, but both marriages have a lot of issues. So they have their first meeting, and then after that, they kind of coincidentally run into one another. And then from there, the attraction just continues to grow. Finally, towards the end of the episode, he comes to her studio where she works at and just blurts out his honesty, and it's just like, I have all of these feelings for you and I've never felt this way before. And she's just like, I feel the same way. And he's like, but we can't do this. And so they kind of decide they're not going to do it. But that lasts for all of 30 seconds before, they're throwing each other on the bed and making love. Who has a bed in their art studio? That's my question, because if there's napping involved in the art career, then I need to be involved in that career stat. I think they're really trying to push the whole soulmate vibe with these two people. It's like the two of them already had their lives figured out, but then they meet each other and it's like, we belong together. Sing it, Mariah, we belong together. Anyways, let's talk about Jack. So it turns out that Jack works for this guy that's probably not such a good guy. He seems a little bit like a gangsta. And all I kept thinking is, it's the actor from the movie Babe. That'll do, pig. That'll do. So this guy, Thatcher, seems like he's not a great guy, but it also seems like this is somebody that Jack is indebted to. His dad worked for this guy, and then when his dad died, this man basically took care of him, put him through school. He's married to this guy's daughter, so it's almost like he's stuck in this web that he can't get out of. In the end, we find out that Sarah's husband is getting ready to prosecute Thatcher, which would mean, of course, that Jack is going to defend him because Jack is his lawyer. So that'll be interesting. So you've got your husband and you've got your lover, and they're basically competing against each other. So we'll see what happens. So this show, I think, was kind of made to be a pairing for Revenge. It comes on right after Revenge on Sunday nights. Overall, it felt like the pilot was okay. It's an interesting premise, but at the same time, it's like, I'm not really sure where we're going, because obviously this trial can't last forever. So I definitely would be intrigued to know where this show goes. I did feel like there were times when I felt like they were trying a little too hard. Like at the very end of the episode, when Sarah finds out who Jack is, and that her husband's getting ready to kind of compete against him in court. She has this little meltdown in the kitchen and she drops the wine. And there's this camera shot where you see her from above sliding down the refrigerator, and the red wine is seeping out on the floor. And it was just kind of I don't know, it just felt like it was trying a little too hard to be artsy fartsy, and I just wasn't feeling that. I did feel like the chemistry between the two leads was amazing. I usually have a problem with insta love, when two characters meet each other and then 5 minutes later they're in love with each other, because I feel like most times they don't make it believable. So you got somebody saying I love you and it's like, really? When did that happen? I totally missed that. But I believed it about these two because they really had great chemistry. The scenes between them were written really well, and I really, really enjoyed that element of the show. Not sure if this one's going to be a keeper for me. I may peek at it next week to kind of see where we're going, but I don't know. I guess we'll see. If you guys watch this one, make sure you tell me what you thought about it down in the comment section below, and I will see you guys again soon. Bye.